Rolling. Rook, eh. We are going to be talking about 5 things that you can do to make sure that your Peerspace booking is nice and comfortable, and more importantly, will continue to come back and back and back again. The first thing is welcoming baskets or a welcoming space, but not just for, just the looks of it, or just having something that's like solid and just kind of like basic. Not for something just kind of like basic and just kind of thrown out there, but make sure that you like really get into like details with it. For an example, Roy and I has a garden in our front yard, and so like for like a really cute thing that we do, because people always ask about the garden, and some people see that we grow vegetables and things like that, we actually will already have them picked out for our guests and just have it aside with it. We also provide like a bunch of snacks and water and like cookies and candies, I don't know, just all sorts of things, and we write cute notes for our guests. We also have a speaker to kind of like set the atmosphere for our bookings, whether they're doing a photo shoot or whether they're doing some sort of like meeting or an event. We have that available for them. Second thing that we do is make sure that we unplug every wallflower, anything that can bring any type of fragrance. We remove that now. One of our bookings actually we went on this scavenger hunt looking for like our candles and our tea light warmer things and our wallflowers, and our booking or our client actually said that they needed to take that away because they have allergies. And so this is something that now I learned to make sure that, not to light the candle and not to have all the fragrance going, so it doesn't mess with anybody's allergies. So one thing that we learned is just to remove every last piece of anything that could bring any type of fragrance, because we want people to be comfortable. We don't want people to be worrying about their allergies. Number 3, so we make sure that our space looks like it's pictures. We also ask in the message, is there a certain way of how you like the space to be? You don't know. I mean, sometimes people will write a message, but sometimes they won't. And so it's very important to ask, hey, will you like the room to be how it's set up in the picture, or is there a certain way of how you like for it to be? And I see great responses back just from me asking that and being considerate. The next thing we're going to be talking about is just being like approachable, being welcoming, being friendly, speaking to someone, not with the like generic one responses, but really like speaking with the person and getting to know them. Like, I'm realizing that relationship and building relationship is everything with Peerspace. That is why it's called Peerspace with 2 E's. This is like peer-to-peer, one-on-one, your friend or whomever coming in and just kind of enjoying what you have. It's supposed to be friendly and nice. And so I'm just saying, like, to just bring that out in text message and make it be genuine, just genuinely friendly, being reasonable and working with people. There were times where people asked us about our rules. So we do have rules because we don't want anybody to come up there and doing anything. But there were people who explained what it is that they were doing and going further into detail. And by that and with that, we said, okay, yes, this is fine. And just working with people and just realizing that, someone give you more understanding or details, just as long as it's not going against like your own moral reasons or your own thing of whatever, and you're okay with it and they're bringing you understanding and you're like good to go, then that's fine. So I would say just being reasonable and working with people. Last but not least, I will say to do custom bookings. So, we have, ours is an hour minimum, and I believe I've seen 30 minutes even being a minimum, and then so on and so forth. But I will say that one of the best ways to have someone reoccurring is creating like a custom plan or a custom booking. What do I mean by this? There was one time that someone actually wanted to use our space for a few days. So let's just say, hypothetically say that someone wanted to host or wanted to book it for Friday, Saturday, and then next Wednesday. Okay, so what we ended up doing was going into our Peerspace dashboard or on the host side of things, and you literally just kind of type in what it is that you want them to do or what they're asking for you to do, and then you have your rate in there and anything else that they may need as far as like add-ons. But I will say that so to make it convenient and easy for the booking. That's all we have today. The only thing I wanted to say is just take all it in, and not just listen, but applying it, but taking action to it so that you can see the harvest of the seeds that you have put into your space or into your fertile ground. Yes, I'm saying that by watching videos like this, you're planting the seed, and I'm just saying right now that it's going into fertile ground and you guys will reap your harvest. All right, y'all, so that is it. I don't know why I just did that, but I did it. And so yeah, that's it. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.